Deep in the forest lived a princess named Rup-Torashi. Her father had left her a strange stone box, and inside, he said, was a magic mirror. But the box was locked, and on its lid was carved a strange riddle. Whoever kisses the frog shall receive the mirror. Suddenly, a frog jumped out of the pond, and to her amazement, it spoke. Princess Rup-Torashi,
I have a message for you.
you must find the hidden amulet in the forest. I am Golden Spot, once a prince cursed by a witch. Kiss me, and the box will open. Then you can find the magic mirror. She remembered her father's words. The mirror shows the truth. She decided to trust the frog. She kissed the frog. A golden light burst forth, and the frog vanished. In place of the frog, a golden key appeared. She put it into the stone box, and the lock opened.
But inside the box, there was no mirror, only a swirling silver pool. She touched it and was pulled inside. She fell into a world of light and shadows, and there, floating before her, was the magic mirror. Welcome, child. I am Rup-Torashi, the same name as yours. I was your mother. I am Rup-Torashi, your mother. I have been trapped inside this mirror for years.
Her mother was trapped inside the mirror. A curse had locked her there. Only a true kiss of love could break the glass.
The mirror mother said, "The frog you kissed was a real prince. The witch cursed us both. To free me, you must find the frog prince again and kiss him with true love. You cannot stay here long. Go back. Find the frog prince. He is still in your world, but now without memory. You must remind him of who he is."
She was pulled back to her world, back to the cottage, back to the stone box, but now she knew the truth.
She stood up, wiped her tears, and made a promise. "I will find you, frog prince. I will set you both free."
She ran back to the pond, but the frog was gone. She searched everywhere. He had vanished. I saw the frog. He went toward the dark swamp. A little bluebird whispered, "I saw your frog. He went toward the dark swamp where the witch lives."
She thanked the bird and followed it into the dark swamp. The trees grew twisted. The air turned cold. But she did not stop.
The swamp was full of whispers and glowing eyes, but she followed the sound of a lonely croak. She found the frog, but his golden spots had faded. He looked at her with empty eyes. He did not remember her.
Golden Spot, you are a prince. You loved my mother.
You were cursed.
She told him everything, the mirror, her mother, curse.
But the frog only blinked, remembering nothing. Looking for your frog, little princess? Suddenly the wicked witch appeared from dear child. He will never remember, and your mother will stay in the mirror forever.
The only way to break the curse is a kiss of true love, but he doesn't remember you.
No, give up. Once upon a time, a prince loved a queen.
She ignored the witch.
She held the frog and began to tell him their story, the story of the prince, the queen, and the curse. As she spoke, the frog's eyes began to shine. His golden spots flickered back to life. He remembered.
Rup-Torashi, I remember. I remember your mother. I remember everything.
Oh!
The frog spoke in a human voice. I remember everything! The witch shrieked in fury.
The witch shot a curse at the frog, but Rup-Torashi shielded him with her body.
Her mother's locket glowed and protected her.
She looked at the witch and said,
You cannot stop love.
Then she kissed the frog. A blinding golden light exploded from the frog. When it faded, a handsome prince stood in his place. The curse was broken. Thank you. Now, let us free your mother. The prince said, Now let us free your mother. Together, they ran back toward the cottage. The witch's power was gone. She turned into a tiny toad and hopped away. The swamp became a beautiful meadow. They reached the cottage. She opened the box, and the magic mirror rose from it, glowing brighter than ever.
Inside the mirror, her mother smiled.
You did it, my brave daughter.
Rup-Torashi reached out to touch the glass.
I loved you then. The prince kissed the mirror. I love you still. The glass began to crack. The mirror shattered into golden butterflies, and the queen stepped out, free at last. Mother and daughter embraced.
The curse is broken. We can finally be a family.
The queen said, "The curse is broken. We can finally be a family." They stood together under the full moon.
The forest celebrated. Animals danced, fireflies glowed, and everyone who had been cursed was finally free.
This piece still holds magic. It can show the truth, but only once a year.
This will always show you the truth, but only once a year. Use it wisely.
She looked at the shard and smiled.
I don't need a mirror to know the truth anymore. I have my family.
I loved you before the curse. I love you still. Will you marry me properly this time?
Yes.
I get a father!
Rup-Torashi jumped for joy. The prince lifted her in his arms. A new family was born. That night, the cottage was full of peace. The curse was gone. The family was together at last.
She woke to the sound of birds. Her mother was still sleeping. She went outside to see the sunrise.
Today we celebrate love and truth.
She stood by the pond and said, "Today we celebrate love and truth." She threw flower petals into the water. Her mother and the prince joined her. A rainbow arched over the forest. It was a new beginning. She looked into the mirror shard. It showed her own face, smiling, brave, happy.
The truth is, I am enough.
They walked into the forest together, a family finally whole. The mirror shard stayed behind. They no longer needed it to see the truth. And so, the princess found her mother, the prince found his love, and the mirror found its peace. For the greatest magic of all is not in a mirror, it is in the heart that dares to love. The end.